Listen vision, listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Hey, you guys, it's me. It's your girl. I'm back. I missed you guys last week. I got a new work schedule, so it's really got me kind of tied up and a little loopy, but I'm back in the building. You Style Magazine. Thanks, you guys, for tuning in for another Monday. I don't know if you guys have seen my post, but I am moving to Sundays, trying to work this thing out with my work schedule. So I will be on Sundays at 8 o'clock starting in July. So you guys make sure that you continue to tune in. I will continue to bring you guys great guests, a great show, a lot of information. So we're going to continue to have a lot of fun. Again, I thank everyone for tuning in. I thank everyone for all of the support, the suggestions, all of the guests that have been reaching out to me to come onto the show. I really appreciate it. And I am trying to get out as well to everybody's events. So continue to please keep giving me that information. Please keep sending me all of your event information, and I'll try to get out to as many as possible. Again, make sure that you are following me on all of my social media outlets. On Facebook, I am at ustylemag.com. On Twitter, I am Ustyle Magazine. Instagram, I am on Ustyle Magazine. And please make sure you are subscribing to my YouTube channel, which is also Ustyle Magazine, and there you'll be able to catch all of my previously recorded broadcasts. So that should be pretty interesting and a lot of fun. I have with me tonight Miss Margaret Bean. She is the author and playwright of the phenomenal stage play that's coming to you guys called The Game Changer. She's here tonight. She has some of her cast members, and it's going to be awesome. And I got a surprise for y'all, but I'm going to wait till she get up here, and we're going to announce it when she gets up here, and y'all going to be so surprised because your girl is in the building. Also, shout out to Mitch. I don't know. I know a lot of you guys know. A lot don't know, but myself as well as Dana Hicks will be the host of his new crime series that is going to be presented on DC Cable Network. I will be the host of Redemption, and Miss Dana Hicks will be the host of True Crimes and Justice. So you guys make sure that you are following us. Make sure you guys are tuning in. It is going to be an awesome program that Mr. Mitch Cradle is going to be bringing to you guys. As you all know, he is also the director and producer of Boss 1 and Boss 2 movies. So, yeah, he's doing some things right now. He's bringing his girl along with him. So make sure you guys continue to follow us, support everything that he's doing as well, and myself. I am going to take a quick break, and when I return, I'll have my special guest tonight. We're going to have some fun, give away some tickets, and we're going to check this play out. So you guys don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Hello, welcome back. I am sitting here with my special guest, Miss Margaret P. Bean.
Hey, people.
Hello, lady.
Hi. I'm glad to be back.
Yes, I'm glad to finally have you. I had the mishap last week.
Well, this is the first time for You Style, so I'm excited.
Yes,
I
and
put
I'm
out my
excited.
pearls for You Style and my bread. I was coming to a fancy show. I said, let me put out the pearls for the You Style.
Aren't you a sweetheart? So you got this awesome play going on. You're doing a lot of stuff. Tell us a little bit about the play.
The play is exciting. We're actually in rehearsals at this time. And so the play is dealing with two relationships. One is about choices, inevitable consequences. And the other one is about hurt people coming together and that healing can take place in relationships. So I'm pretty excited about our cast. I brung some of them with us this evening.
Awesome. And we're going to
so-
introduce them
Yes,
in a
we'll
minute. So y'all
introduce
get
them.
ready.
Get ready. And so it's just a real fascinating, it's exciting time for me right now. I never would have imagined that something that I wrote would be getting up, walking, talking, and actually singing and everything. And Saturday we had like a cast appreciation lunch, and I surprised them.
Oh,
and
that's
so
nice.
one of the young ladies sang for us, and it was so amazing. I wanted to just cry, like, oh
Well,
my
that's
God.
something where I sing. That's something I could have done.
I'm trying to get you in the
No, I
play. She talking about she
understand.
can't remember
hey,
lines.
Hey, that's our special. That's our special.
I'm
we
sorry.
can't say that
All right,
yet.
but we're
'cause-
going to get her on the show. We're going to get her on a special appearance by Bridget Davis, CEO. She means business. She is a woman of business, okay? I love her. She has no idea. I love her. Yes, ma'am.
So the concept of the play, like, where did it all come about?
It started out as a skit that me and my ex-husband had did, black boxes and designer bags, and men have black boxes with their issues and all of the things that they deal with in life, and they don't reveal them when you're dating. They don't reveal them when you decide to live together. But as soon as you get married, say I do, all of these things come out of the black box. And then women, we tend to have like all these big black bags, but now we're designer women. We have Coach and Chanel and all of that. But inside the bag, we still have baggage. And so with that type of stuff coming into a relationship, you got to talk some things out. You got to really just like look at some past issues and how did you get where you are now as a person in your relationship and why you're acting the way that you act. And so we're going to look at all of that in the play with some laughter, some fun, and we're just going to make it real. It's a reality thing where things have happened in people's relationships. No, it's not based on any of my relationships.
And that was my
put out
next
the
question.
disclaimer.
Like, how much
No.
are you in this play?
I'm just the writer and the producer and the director. That's all there is. And then I make revisions based on rehearsals. And so I am a published author. I have 3 books out. So writing and me, I found that out when I became divorced in 2012, discovering who I was and what I like to do. And so I try to push people in their purpose, like write your book, sing your songs, act, whatever it is you're gifted in doing. I try to push people into their purpose. I try to empower women, strengthen them, and inspire them to be all they can be.
I love it. I love it. So tell me a little bit about your books, though.
I have 3 books. My first book is A Journal for Women. My second book is about a relationship with you and God. You get this right, me and you get it right, and then we can take it here. And the last book, Madison St. Clair's Turning Points, Poems, Short Stories, and Silent Moments. And some of those silent moments and poems are actually incorporated into the play.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Yep.
So let's let the audience know who you have here. Can we pan in over there to these beautiful, beautiful people?
Y'all introduce yourselves.
Yeah, if you guys can, just go around and introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Leilani Cartledge, and I'm playing Pastor Smithfield in The Game Changer.
All right.
Hello, what's up? It's your girl Jen, and I am a part of the play on Margaret's management team. I assist her with rehearsals and whatever she needs me to help her with. Glad to be here.
All right. Thank you.
The other Jennifer.
Okay.
And I play Rachel, one of the Betty Boop sisters, actually the middle sister, the wild one.
Oh, wow. Now, I probably could have played that one very well. You took my part.
Good evening, I'm Linnell Matthews, and I'll be playing the youngest of the Betty Boop sisters, Rebecca.
Sounds good.
Hi, I'm Denise Elliott, and I will be playing the role of Ruth, the older sister.
Oh,
or
okay.
The oldest sister.
Oh, okay. So So it's three sisters.
Yes,
three
the
sisters.
Betty Boop sisters. There's three
Awesome.
of them, and their roles were created. It was two at first, and then we added another one, and so it worked out really, really well. And they spend time off the set together, so the authenticity of their sisterhood is so real on stage
Oh, very
that people are really
good.
gonna think that they're sisters in the play, because I encourage them to have offline rehearsal outside of Saturdays, get to know each other. We're building a team. We're
Very
not just
good.
building another production in a play and you never see these people again. And so building a team, getting to know each other and spending time with each other outside of the production. But Jennifer does a lot more for me. I'm having
Okay.
vendors at the show, and so she has
Awesome.
developed forms. She's found vendors for me, and she is just dynamic. We used to work together years ago, and she was my administrative assistant, so she's still being my admin person. God bless her
Exactly.
heart.
Very good.
she sends me a text message in the middle, like, did you get that PayPal out? And I'm like, yes, ma'am, get that PayPal out. So she's being modest today, but she's very, very helpful and been a blessing to
Awesome.
me. So I have her on my team. I have Barbara Manley Gray on my team. She's on sick leave right now. And I have Joanne Hobbs. Joanne came with me to one of the radio shows as well, and they do the administrative things that I need them to do when they can, and so the more hands-on is the better, and so I'm excited to have all of them. The rest of these folks, Denise works with me,
Great.
and the other three ladies, they came to the casting calls and they did their thing, and I placed
And
them in their
rocked
parts,
out.
and they still doing their thing. So
Awesome.
I'm excited and glad
Very
to know them.
good.
Yes.
So what do you guys think about the play?
Magnificent.
Excellent.
I think it just carries on. We as the three sisters represent the fact that games and relationships have been going on since the dawn of time. So we're the previous relationships and talking about our relationships with the main characters of the show. So we just bring a little humor, a little wisdom, and a lot of fun.
Yep, they sure do.
Awesome.
They are a lively bunch, I tell you. Them three sisters are a lively bunch. I don't know what I'm going to get in rehearsal with them.
Yes, we did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
So,
Yes.
and that's what I was gonna say. I mean, anybody, like, is this you guys' first time actually performing live on a stage play? No. Okay.
It is mine.
It is yours.
Denise actually works with me, and when we have like functions at work, she is like the humor of the function. So I was like, she needs to be in my play. So I approached her and I said, Denise, you need to be in my play. She was like, me? I was like, see, that's why you need to be in my play, because all of the acting came out in her like, me?
But if I may share a story with you.
Of course.
The way it came about, I'm spiritual. I consider myself spiritual.
Okay.
So driving home in the evenings is the best time for me to just like let thoughts free through my mind or whatever. And one evening, I just said, Denise, you need to maybe look into community theater. Because it's been something that's like kind of on my bucket list in the back of my mind.
Exactly.
Well, I tell you, no lie, not more than 6 weeks after I had that thought, Margaret asked me to be in her
Look at that,
production.
look at that.
And I tell you, when something falls in your lap like that, by the grace of whatever your God is, you better not say no.
That's right.
Well, I'm glad she didn't say no, because she is doing an outstanding job. She is a contributor to her lines, and she's just awesome. For the first time, you're awesome.
It is my pleasure. Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh,
Very
my
good.
pleasure.
So
to
being,
have you.
being first time actresses, how hard was it for you guys to kind of get into character? I mean, how hard was it for you?
I think Denise is the only one.
Right, the
Linnell
only-
Yeah, I'm
and
the only
Jennifer,
one that is the
and-
first. These, I basically follow their lead. But I'm the oldest, and I have a tendency for ad libs sometimes.
But
was probably
they
me.
connect and they follow
Yes.
with her, so that's good.
Yes, we did connect right away. It's just kind of like a synergy going between us.
Yeah.
Very good.
But Pastor Smithfield, she just came off of a 6-night production that she was a part of. So
Oh,
tell us about
really?
that.
So, well, yeah, what else are you doing?
For me, this year is my first year acting, and The Game Changer is my third play this year.
Wow.
So
Very good.
I get to do something that's much lighter. My two previous plays, I both dealt with sexual abuse and suicide. So it was very emotional for me. So now I get to lighten up, thank goodness. And I just finished 6 shows at the Silver Spring Black Box Theater in a production called Harmed. And so I've been running all year. And The Game Changer, everything was a game changer because I had 4 events planned on the day of this audition. And I was like, how am I going to run up and down this beltway? And Friday night, that email came to say, we're moving the audition location. And lo and behold, it was less than a mile from the prayer breakfast I was attending.
And she did a phenomenal job when she came. She did a real phenomenal job with her role. She did a phenomenal job.
Very
and God
good.
just showed up in the midst of all of that. And it was not your regular casting call. We had like stop 3 times and pray with people during the casting call. And so I just knew God was in it from the beginning. His hands have been all over it because I tell you all right now that I am Italian when it comes to the funds of low disease, because I want to give a shout out to my one sponsor, Pastor Cynthia Williams of Pumps, Pump It Up, Pumping Up My Precious Sister. She actually made a donation to be one of the sponsors, and so I'm giving her a shout out. Thank you, Pastor
Very
Williams. That's my
good.
lifelong sister. So I thank God for you and Pumps. Yay! We're giving it up for her this evening. Yes, I'm telling you, I'm seriously Italian. That funds a low disease. Woo! I'm investing in myself, so it's a good investment, and I'm investing in them, and so I'm excited about it. I'm really, really excited about this investment that I'm making. It is more than just money. It's an eternal investment into not only their lives, but the people that are going to attend. They're going to be truly blessed by it. Lives are going to be changed. I'm confident of that. I'm confident.
Exactly. Because that's what I was going to ask you. It sounds like, along with, the play that you guys are doing, it's more of like a fellowship, and it's more of a pouring into each other. Do you guys get that
Yes.
from the play? Awesome. Awesome.
I just like to say something. I've worked with Margaret probably 12 years, so I think I know her better than the rest, and that's not to downplay anybody. And I've also helped her with other things in ministry. And let me tell you about this lady here. You will not be disappointed. This lady is a go-getter. She is a true go-getter, a true woman of God. And to start from the beginning, to meet these people, do an audition, and to see where this play has gone and how God has transformed her word and her message and her delivery, it's been awesome. It has been awesome.
So how does that make you
I'm gonna cry because you put yourself out here and you begin to do things, and then people begin to buy in on what you're doing, and it makes you feel good that somebody else sees your vision. It says write the vision, and when they read it, they'll run with it, and so they're running with it. I'm excited what they're running with, and I'm grateful to God that He chose me to do it. And so it could have been somebody else.
Because I was
but I'm
going to say, do you
grateful.
find yourself sometimes asking, why me? Like,
Of
how did this
course.
fall in my lap?
Yes, it's a humbling experience. I am grateful. I've done ministry on a different level. I've spoken people's pulpits, and me and my ex-husband were pastors of a church. The church closed in 2012, so my life had changed. And I think that this is just more like an evangelistic outreach event for me to minister to a different type of people, a different crowd of people. The church people already got it.
Okay,
So now I got to take
okay.
it to the streets, and this is the way I feel that God is taking it to the streets by my books and through my play. And you're going to see God in everything that I do, because He gets all the glory and all the honor for everything that I do. But I just believe that now it's time to reach the masses on a different level.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Well, hold that thought.
Okay.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Also, before I go to break, I want to acknowledge my 2 sponsors. Obviously, U Style Magazine Live Radio is being brought to you by U Style Magazine, as well as my 2 sponsors, Captivate Solutions Marketing, as well as the George Goodman League. So I want to say thank you to you guys. Your help and all of your support is much appreciated. And we will be right back after this quick break. Hello, you guys. Welcome back. I am still sitting here joined with Miss Margaret Bean, the playwriter for the Game Changer stage play, along with her beautiful cast members. So, are you making any appearances in this play?
I don't know yet. I was bombarded by some of the cast members like, Tyler Perry is in his movies, you need to be in yours. And I was just kind of thinking like, okay, all right, like, wow, okay, I don't want to be like P. Diddy in all the videos.
This is your first play. So
This
you
is my
have to
first
make an
play.
appearance, just
So maybe we'll have
cameo.
like a cameo special appearance in the club scene or something. Hey. Maybe we'll see. It just has to be a surprise. I don't want to tell all the secrets.
Uh-huh.
But we'll just see how the director feels that night. You know, because I'm already exhausted. I
Oh.
don't know. I might want to just sit in the audience and let them do their thing. I have a dynamic stage manager, Gwen Lewis, but she's not here this evening, and she knows what to do with them, and
Okay.
they respect her, and she's doing the blocking and the staging and the technique
Excellent.
and all of that great stuff, and she's teaching them like focus techniques. And so I say the first hour, if you were in the play and you didn't get a chance to be in a play, you just missed out on a free hour every week of acting training, because she gives them breathing techniques, she gives them just all kind of things to do so that they can last through the show.
Right, right.
Yep,
So,
so-
I mean, you seem to be very knowledgeable. Have you had any type of training as
No,
far as?
none whatsoever.
Okay,
None
so it all just started
whatsoever.
coming together.
It's
as you got more
God. It's
into it?
coming together. It's coming together. What
Okay.
happened was I had another radio show, and the lady was asking me what did I have coming down the pike, because we were talking about my books. And I said, well, I got a play coming, but it was still here. So the cart got before the horses. And so University of Maryland, I worked there, and we have the week off. And so I spent time with my grandkids. And then after Christmas that day, I stayed home and wrote out the whole play. And then I had the accountability meeting. My girls came over, and they read it, and they were like, oh, this is good.
Now let's talk about that accountability, because the
Accountability.
first time I met you, you mentioned accountability,
Mm-hmm.
and that word has stuck with me.
Okay, great.
For a while now, and
good.
I'm always like, you know what? I need an accountability partner. I need an accountability partner. Exactly, what does that mean to you?
Jennifer Branton.
I think an accountability partner keeps you on track. First of all, they hold you to what you say you want to do and what your
Right.
mission is by reminding you of what you said. But they also support you in your endeavors and encourage you, because I've worked with Margaret on several different projects, and it's not easy to get to where you want to be. You're going
Right.
to go through the storm. And so your accountability partners have to encourage you, and they have to keep pushing you forward that this is your mission. It's too
Right.
late to turn back around. We got this. We're
Right,
moving
right.
forward regardless of how it turns out. We're going to move forward. And so accountability to me is just being there for your friend and
Right.
supporting your friend throughout their endeavors.
Exactly,
And Jennifer will call me and
exactly.
she'd be like, come on, Miss Bean, because after all of these 12 years of knowing her, she still calls me Miss Bean. And I'm like, okay, so I'm surprised she's calling me Margaret right now, because I'm looking at her like, does she even know my name? Because she's always like, Miss Bean, come on now, we got to get this done, and we talk, and she'll text me whatever time she needs to text me. Did you get that PayPal out? You see, she being nice now. She don't be nice. She be like, Miss Bean, I'm telling you right now, she gives it to me. But you need that sometime, because
Exactly.
you can get laxed, and I'm
Yes.
exhausted 99% of
Yeah,
the time now.
yeah,
So it's like you
yes.
still have things that you have to press past, and you still have to get
Exactly,
things done.
exactly.
And having someone in my life like Jennifer, who just keeps it real with me 100, and Jennifer
Right.
has the faith, like she is like Job's mother or sister or something, because from day one, Jennifer's like, I'm not staying this job long. I'm telling you, my faith in God
That's
and faith,
right.
and I'm moving
That's
up.
right.
And next thing I know, Jennifer was upstairs in real estate, had left me and was gone. I was like, okay, Faith, you was really working. Two promotions
I know, that's
this year.
right.
So you want to have accountability partner that actually has faith, okay?
That's right.
Because
That's right.
you got to
That's
be
right.
careful who your accountability partner is, because you want somebody to have faith that can pray for you and push you into your purpose. And so I thank God for her. Me and Barbara, we talk all the time in her office, and same thing. Like, you could do this. I'm proud of you. Me and Joanne have known each other for like 30 years. And so I have friendships that are long lasting, and they make me be accountable to things that I need to get done. And
Right,
sometimes I
right.
don't always like them.
Right.
I love them
Right.
always,
Right.
but you have a purpose. You're a CEO and you have like big dreams and visions.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be pushing you too.
Aw.
I support you 100%. So
Thank
I'm
you.
excited about what you're doing, and I'm liking that we're developing a friendship where
yeah,
it's
that's
on
what
a
it's about.
positive note, and that
Yes.
we're networking and doing things to
Yes.
pull other women up,
That's
and then
right.
those who are up
Exactly.
before us are pulling us up to them.
Exactly.
So I think that
Exactly.
we have like a dynamic group of women who are really powerful, and sometimes we don't even know the power that we have.
Right.
And so the ability
Right.
to be accountable to somebody to pull it up out of you, with the play, I had them come over, read it, and then the next steps was like casting calls. So we had the casting call. Jennifer was right there, whatever
So
I needed
what was
her
your
to do.
during your what was your selection process? Because you have some beautiful women here. They seem very knowledgeable. They like what they're doing. What is there a particular selection that you went through, like a
We
process?
actually had several women be on the panel.
Okay.
There was no real criteria. The only thing that I asked them to do was a monologue because I wanted to see where they pull their passion from.
Okay.
And then the ladies wrote notes on each one. And then I just was like, okay, I felt led to put them in particular positions, and I didn't want to turn anybody away. So if you didn't have, like, when you walked in the door, if you wasn't like excited about being there, you didn't have this positive attitude. I turned around 3 people, and the 3 people, the young lady came in, she sat by the door, and she was just like, I was like, no, it's gonna take too much to get out of her. And so if they didn't get a lead part, we have the Game Changer Choir, and so you go to
So
the
that's
choir.
where I could have.
You still
Girl, you still can. You still can. Look. The choir is still taking auditions, okay? You want to be in the choir? You just got to hurry up so I can order your robe, because y'all getting robes and everything. Yes. And they are the bomb. I have a young lady on there, Ariel Blake. She is the director of the choir, and she wrote an original song for them to sing.
Oh, okay.
And I
Okay.
mean, like, it's awesome. Tracy Scott is singing. These young ladies are singing.
Awesome.
And Darlitra, I'm pulling them out because they're the only 2 out of the whole casting call that could sing. Everybody else was like, I can't sing. And so I was just kind of thinking like, wow, I got 2 good singers, but in a choir, they
Exactly.
really sound good.
Exactly,
So,
exactly.
Mark, I told you. I said, give me a minute. I can prepare something for you.
I know that's right.
Well, they did really good with their monologues, and I loved the way they did their presentations, but I didn't turn anybody away. The 3 people that got turned away, one young lady came from Arkansas, and her and her kids and her husband drove 15 hours just to audition. And
wow.
I didn't cast her for a lead role, so I
Awesome.
didn't want her to keep riding every time we have rehearsal. And we were at least having rehearsals twice a month. Now we're going to 3 times. So to come
Okay.
from Little Rock, Arkansas, and I want to say that these people are volunteering their time because I can't afford to pay them right now.
Right,
but
right,
when we
right.
get these sold out tickets,
That's right.
we believe in God so that they can get paid for the 2 shows that they're gonna do. I
That's
really
right.
want to have
Very
6
good.
shows this year,
Very
but I don't
good.
know if I'm be able to keep my cast. They're so popular. They're going on to other productions and stuff. So hopefully I can keep them so we can get some more work out of them. Because my goal is to employ people, and I want to have a transitional home. So I'm doing a fundraiser.
awesome.
I do community outreach things. I am doing a book signing in August for the Brotherhood with Doug Massey, one of my high school friends. They're doing a Hempstead Day in Owens Mills. So I am collecting school supplies so that I can give back
Okay.
to the community, to the children, so they can go back to school with all their school supplies.
Okay,
And so if
awesome.
anybody wants to make a donation to that, I'll be taking donations on Saturdays when we have rehearsal. I
Sounds
want to
good.
send
You
the
guys
kids
hear
back.
that?
I want to send the kids back like stocked up with stuff that they need. I don't want
Very
kids to go
good.
to school without having their pens, pencils, and papers and backpack. But I've always done some type of outreach. I've reached out to Shepherd's Cove. We actually went into Shepherd's Cove and we gave them items, basic items. You know, we take like lotion and soap and stuff for granted, but when you're in a shelter and you live in a room with 5 other families and you have a locker this big, your stuff gets stolen. So we went in and we took them stuff they needed. Usually people go in Christmas and Thanksgiving and take them toys, but they don't need toys. They need deodorant, toothbrushes, and toothpaste, stuff that we
Awesome.
take for granted
Exactly.
every day. So
Exactly.
we had adopted
Exactly.
that shelter, and we had adopted the men's shelter, and we used to do Bible study, and we used to pick them up, and they used to come. So my heart
Very
is
good.
outreach. My heart is
Very
for
good.
women, to strengthen and empower them. I think that's it. I'm having a book signing and a back to school
Mm-hmm.
drive, and That's all I have coming down the pike. Oh, I have my luncheon coming down the pike, the ladies event. So I'm doing that as
Okay.
well.
Okay. And
The
what is
ladies-
that about?
A couple of years back, I did a ladies iced tea. I had a raffle. I had a silent
I
auction.
did see. Okay, I did see that.
Yes, and
I
so
did
I'm
see
doing it
that.
again this
Okay.
year, and it's just a night for the ladies. And it went from a luncheon now to an evening, a luncheon iced tea, and
Okay.
so you can wear your cute sundresses, your hats, and I'm not the typical tea person, so leave those gloves at home because
Right.
we're doing iced tea, and I want to see some cute dresses because I want to do a fashion show. But I'm also having April Oliver, who is a published author. She's doing poetry. Tracy Scott is actually singing a song for us. A young
Great.
lady named Claudette, I think her last name is Washington, is actually going to do a dance for us.
Okay.
And we're going to do a little fashion show. We're going to eat some good food, and I have a few little games, and I'm giving away gift bags to everybody
Great.
that attends. So it's a ticketed event. It's like $30 per ticket. Tickets are on sale on my website.
Okay. Okay.
And it's just going to be a time for the ladies. And it's also my birthday weekend, which is on your birthday.
That's right.
Richard's
And
birthday is
since
July
she
the
brought that up,
15th.
if y'all are wondering what this is here, I got this cute little gift box. I don't know what's in it because I don't want to open it just yet.
Happy birthday.
But I got a cute little birthday gift, and I want to say thank you. very much.
we are the July twins. I'm the
That's
14th
right,
and
that's
she's
right.
the
'Cause
15th.
it's,
So
it's cancer season.
I'm the
Finally.
18th.
and the 18th, yes, we got
That's
the
right.
triplets
See
in
there?
the
That's
house.
right. That's right.
Yes,
That's
cancer
right.
season.
It's cancer season. We finally
Yeah,
got
yeah.
them Geminis out the way. Finally got them
Go
Geminis
on,
out the
Geminis.
way.
Yes, we got them out the way. Yes, but yeah, so it's a good time
Awesome.
right now in life. You know, I'm not dating anyone. I wish I was. I
Well,
wish
you
I could
don't
get
have
that right.
time.
I really don't have
Yeah,
time.
you don't have
but I
time.
make the schedule, so you know, we not have rehearsal. Either that or Gwen get ready to do rehearsal because I got a date. But when I get a date, y'all gonna know because Gwen gonna have rehearsal.
Get you an afternoon
Girl, it's gonna
Saturday
be Friday,
date.
Saturday, Sunday. Yes, it's gonna be a weekend date. Yes, it is. Yes, honey. I'm making up for lost time.
So, do you have any more plays? I mean, do you plan on writing more?
I have been like getting some ideas in my head during
Okay.
rehearsal. We always talk about the Game Changer 2. You know, we want to lead up to a
Okay.
Game Changer 2, but
Okay.
I actually have something else in my mind right now that I need to sit down and actually begin to write it out like I did the last time. So
Okay.
hopefully I'll have something else, maybe for 2018, maybe
Okay.
around Mother's Day or something, or Father's Day. It's leaning towards that, so give them a chance to rehearse. I didn't want to do a play in 3 months and then people were not prepared. So we've been
Right.
doing this since March. We had casting calls and we actually started rehearsals in April. And like I said, we had 2 rehearsals in April, 2 in May, and then 2 this month. And then next month we'll start doing more rehearsals the closer we get to the show itself, which is September 8th and 9th. And it seems like it's a long time, but the way that the team is gelling and like connecting and making a
Exactly.
real connection when they get on stage, it's really going to look authentic.
Very good.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
good. So, do you plan on after today, after this play, do you want to kind of venture out, maybe go state to venture into several other states, or do you want to just keep it?
No,
Locally.
I have family in Atlanta. I want to go to Atlanta, and I actually
Awesome.
contacted the Fox Theater, try to collect some information
Very
about the
good.
Fox Theater in Atlanta, and I want to go to New York because that's where I'm from, Hempstead, New York. I'm a native.
All
Yes,
right,
South. Woo, Hempstead, my Hempstead Tigers for life. Yes, and so I want to go there so I can take it to. I'm having family come here for these first shows, but I do want to go to New York so that my family can see it. And
Very good.
New York, it's like Broadway and maybe theater
Exactly,
and lunch
exactly.
and
So,
shopping,
there's a
ladies.
purpose, there's a vision. For
Yes,
this. There's
yeah.
a vision. Very
I
good.
want to do more shows. I don't know if it's
Very
going to be
good.
the Game Changer, but I do want to do more shows. And if we get the Game Changer under our belt, y'all ready to go travel? What? Yes, they ready to go. And so, even if they have to go do other things and we take a break and come back,
Exactly.
they already know their lines and their part. And,
Exactly.
I want to mimic some things from the people that already have it. Tyler Perry uses the same people all the time.
Right,
And so
right.
these group of people would be great for me to use all the time.
Very good, very good.
Yep.
Now, the one thing that I want to ask you, because the name is very unique, the Game Changer, and I do want to ask you, where did that come from? Like, what was just the name itself?
Well, as I was writing, it was going to be designer bags and black boxes. And as I was writing out certain things, a Game Changer just kept coming to mind. Game Changer, and even Worth the Wait came to mind because one of the songs that I had wrote was Worth the Wait because I wrote a song.
Oh, you wrote songs too?
Yeah,
Well, aren't
yeah.
you just a jack of all trades?
Well, you know what happened? They were songs to me, and then musicians was like, "What's your tune and your tone?" I was like, "I don't know. I just want I just got lines." And so Tracy Scott took that thing, and she took it home, and she brung it back, and she revised it,
Very
and
good.
she
Look
brung
at
it home. Tracy, yes.
Hey,
She revised my idea and she did that thing. And
Very
so y'all are
good.
gonna be so impressed. I'm telling you. You were thinking, oh, I don't know if I want to go because I don't see any name brand people. Let me tell you something about these people. They are the name, okay?
Yes,
they
the
are
future
the future names that you
Excellent.
need to look out for, the future
Yes.
faces. They are doing big things. I have people who are doing web series who just did like 6 nights of shows, singing, dancing, acting. I have a stage manager. She's actually in another production. I have another Denise who is supposed to be here tonight. She's actually in other productions. So they're out
Very
there making
good.
a name for themselves. They're doing
Exactly.
the thing. And I'm glad that the Game Changer is going to be a part of their resume now,
Exactly.
you know.
Very
And I have a young
good.
lady. She's getting me to do a reference for her to go to the New York Conservatory.
Academy of Dramatic Arts.
Academy of
Oh,
Dramatic
okay,
Arts,
okay.
and so she's looking for a reference letter. And she came with no experience, and she was younger, and so I wanted to give her experience and a chance to be a part of something, a hit stage play.
Awesome, awesome.
Because everybody that came, I just accepted them, and I just
Right.
worked with them, and they're
Right.
really becoming like some dynamic, phenomenal actors and actresses, and so I'm excited about them all.
Great, great. So with you guys, what did you guys kind of take away from the play? You know, any good nuggets, any good experiences, anything that you're able to walk away like, yeah.
But one of the things is that I kind of came into rehearsals later because I was in another production, and I felt the love when I came into the room. Everybody made me feel good. You know, nobody was like, "Where she come from?" So I felt the love, and once I read through the script, I didn't know that as I got that script, that some of that script has been reflecting my real life.
Wow.
So,
Isn't that something?
At the rehearsal, a couple times when some of the lines were said, it was like hitting me right in my chest. I was like, ooh,
wow.
you know, and I was like, God got a funny way.
That's right. That's
of
right.
Making things a healing process.
That's
Because
right.
in my previous play, some of the songs that I sung, the musician actually wrote the songs while I was sitting there and asked for my input. And I was like, God, you playing tricks on me? Because these lyrics is like really like hitting home. So, you know, everything has a season and a reason.
That's right. You're
So,
right. You're right.
I'm excited
I-
about
I'm
that.
excited, too.
That's the kind of impact,
Awesome.
not only do I want it to have on the cast, but those who actually come and see it. I want them to have that same impact
To be able
on
to
them,
walk away with
that their
something.
lives are changed, that they see
Exactly.
themselves in that. It's a game changer now.
That's
the
right.
accountability level is up now that you've seen this. You can't walk back out here and do what you did before
That's
in
right.
your relationship, how you
Exactly.
did it before. You can't keep doing the same thing and getting the same results. You got to make a change and get some new results. And
Excellent.
so that's a blessing to hear that you were welcomed with love when you came, because that was my intent. Remember when we had the casting call, I was like, I'm building a team of people. I'm not just getting a group of people together to do another production. We're building a team. And so I'm glad to really hear that.
Very
And
good.
I feel very much the same way. From the time I walked in from the auditions, I haven't done anything. I did only plays when I
Okay.
did, and I've done 4 plays a while ago. And the reason why I was sparked to pursue auditioning and to do a play is because I went to Georgetown, and while I was at Georgetown, Black Theater Ensemble became like there was a resurgence of the arts, and the play that we did for Color Girls was what sparked that. And they had us come back and do a retrospective and all that, and I was like, oh my God, I miss this. I miss, you know, being around a bunch of people with the pursuit of one goal, and that's a great production.
Right.
And the family that I gained during this production, and I really do feel, and she knows that, and all of you guys know that, we really, really do come together and just the respect, the love,
Awesome.
the teamwork, just everything.
Very good.
It's just been a beautiful experience.
Oh, I'm gonna
Awesome.
cry for
Very
sure.
good. Oh, then look at all of that. See there?
I can't take it. Y'all know I love y'all. I had a surprise cast luncheon for them over the weekend, and I told them y'all need to be on time because we having a special guest. And so I got my 2 daughters and I made them some food. And so when I opened up the door, I was like, "You're my special guest," because I love you all and I appreciate what you all are doing. And sometimes, like I told them on Saturday, in Scripture, when Jesus blessed people, one person came back to say thank you. So I want to be that one person in your acting career that came back and said thank you for all that you're doing to make my dream, and now it's our dream and vision come to pass, And so I'm just grateful for each and every one of you all. And so, Linnell, you're kind of quiet.
Well, I just like to add that I really feel like this is a ministry, and I do want to thank you because I have a few books in me,
Okay.
and ever since I have gotten to know you and your story, I've been writing again.
Very
So I
good.
just want
Very
to say, of course,
good.
this is an honor
What a
and pleasure
blessing.
Awesome. Very
to be a
good.
part of this. But you are impacting people's lives in ways you don't even know. So
Okay,
thank
you want me
you.
to write your forward for you?
Yes, ma'am. Don't be surprised if you're on my accountability team.
Please, I'm on somebody's accountability team. Yay!
Well, look, and I'm
Oh,
sorry,
so
you guys,
why you
because
watch
not meaning to cut you guys off. I only get an hour.
That's
but
fine.
I want to get your input real quick.
Well, first of all, I think I have finally met my people. I mean, you wander and stumble, and I always consider myself a tumbleweed. Just one place to the next. Try this, try
Exactly.
that. And just like you said, the camaraderie, the love, and then these 2 ladies, just like I'm on the right track.
Your sisters.
My sister.
That's right, your sisters.
They gonna make me cry.
Awesome,
Oh my God, I can't
Now, real
take
quick,
it.
let everybody know again when the play is coming on, or when you guys are on, when, what time, where.
Okay, the play is going to be at the Bowie Center for Performing Arts on Friday night, September the 8th. There's a 7:30 show, and we have red carpet step and repeat that I learned today. And on Saturday, September the 9th at 7 p.m., same thing, red carpet doors will open an hour and a half before, and we'll have vendors on site. We still need 2 vendors, so
Okay, you
contact
guys
Jennifer
hear that?
so
She's
you
still
get
looking for 2 more vendors.
2 more vendors. And any information about me is on my website, MissMargaretPBean.com. Everything is MargaretP.com. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Margaret P. Bean, Miss Margaret P. Bean. Tickets are on sale now. I'd advise you to get them now. Don't wait till the last
good.
minute. Help us sell out so that we can really have a dynamic show. Everybody that's going to come and see it is going to be blessed by it. I can tell you and guarantee you that.
Perfect. All right, y'all hear that? So come on out. Make sure you support. Get out there. Check these ladies out and everyone else that's in that play. You might also find me in there somewhere.
Yes. Guest appearance by Bridget Davis, CEO. She's the woman that means business. Yes.
So again, I'm going to close on out this wonderful, wonderful Monday. I want to thank my guests for joining me tonight. You guys have been awesome. I appreciate your company. Thank you very much. I want to make sure you guys tune in on Sunday. Again, like I said, my show will be moving to Sundays now to try to accommodate my 9 to 5 for right now. I don't know how long that's going to last, but we're going to work this thing out. But anyway, I'll have Miss Diamond Minks. Actually, you guys probably know her as Joanne P. George. She is a realtor here in the area, and we're going to be discussing home ownerships. You guys get out of renting those homes and those apartments and putting money in somebody else's pocket, and she's going to come on here and she's going to show you guys how to own your own homes. So make sure you check in, tune in with us. Another great show will be ahead. You guys know where to reach me. I'm still YouStyleMag.com. All of my social media outlets, you guys can reach me there. Make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube channel. Check out all of my previously recorded broadcasts as I stated. And you know where to check me, and I will see you again. Thank you.